Sean Calhoun here with another episode of Ask the Realtor from CalhounTeamRealty.com. And I want to welcome you to another episode. Today we have a big question that was brought up. It was brought up, and I thought I should definitely answer this question for you. You might have had this one yourself. When making an offer on a house, okay, now just say you are, well, first off, let's give you what happened, and instead of a question, we'll do a little true or false. Okay, I have a friend of mine, and he was working with a particular agent, and the agent told him, when you see a property that is as is, that's the information on it, it's as is. She told him that the price is what it is. You cannot alter the price. You can't come in asking for less. You might end up having to pay more, but if it's as is, that is the price. So is that a true or false statement? He asked me. Apparently he wanted to know if that was true, right? Because he's like, hey, is this right or whatever? What do you think? Well, it depends. The answer is it depends. That statement could be true or it could be false. It's really tricky. It's a really tricky question. And here's what it depends on. It depends on your market. That's right. First off, you gotta look at that city, the market of that city, and then you gotta look at even specifically that subdivision. How desirable is it? And how fast are the houses selling? Are there bidding wars? Are there multiple offers on the property? If that's the case, what she said is absolutely true. You have to come in strong with that price or higher because they're getting it. But if the market is weak, that's how you know if it's a buyer's or seller's market. If it's a seller's market, you gotta come full. If it's a buyer's market, meaning the homes have been on the market for a little while, they're taking some time to sell, and then sometimes it might be a little haggling room. You might be able to knock off a little bit. So how do you determine this? How do you know what kind of market it is? Well, hopefully your real estate agent can determine it, and they know. You should be able to ask them, is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Is it flat in this area? In this market? They should be able to tell you. If they can't tell you, they should be able to do some research really quick in a couple minutes and be able to tell you. So if they don't know, have them watch this video, and then maybe that'll help them out. Or even better, you can give me a call if you're in Michigan. Okay, and if you're outside of Michigan, you can give me a call too. I'll refer you to somebody who is really good, who can do this. Okay, so this is how you do it. If you are an agent, we pay for so many tools, and one of the tools that we pay for, we can look at the same thing. Well, we actually not just look at the same thing. We create the data, the information for appraisers. And so they look at the sold prices of the homes. And also, you have to look at one thing. One parameter is the sold price, right? But then you have to also look at the list price. Was the list price higher or lower? Okay? And what we do is we look at the percentages of sales, and if they're higher or lower. Give you for instance, if the homes are being listed at $250,000, but the average home is selling at um, 269. Okay, we can determine what percentage that is over, and then we can make sure that your offer needs to be within that percentage if you want to win. Now, if you want to gamble, and if you can walk away from that house and be okay, well, you probably shouldn't be buying the house. But I mean, if it's the house for you, you really want it, then that's around the target that you want to come in. Or if the prices are coming in at a percentage lower, well, guess what? You can come in lower. So, by the way, I checked out his market, and he was looking at properties. Their market is slow. I mean, it's absolutely a buyer's market, which is awesome for him because he's a buyer. So I told him, these are the numbers. The numbers don't lie. So anyway, he was able to get it for a much lower price. So anyway, is the answer true? Is it false? If it's as is, do you have to pay that? Well, it depends on your market. If it's a buyer's market, the answer is false. If it's a seller's market, it's true. You have to pay it or more. Okay? Alright, I hope that helps you. If you are an agent watching this video, I hope that helps you as well. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We got some more really good information coming out for you. And we'll see you on the next episode. Alright, this is Sean Calhoun from CalhounTeamRealty.com.